Hello, fellow scientists. Welcome to our study, which we are going to focus on derivative of inverse hyperbolic function. Welcome, and let us learn together through step-by-step method, which is easy to understand. Thanks. Hi, my fellow mathematician. Welcome to Calculus Basics or Calculus Foundation. We are looking at a hyperbolic function, and we want to look at the derivative of a hyperbolic inverse function. And before then, there is this very important identity which is applied in getting the derivative of hyperbolic inverse function, which says that hyperbolic function of cos squared x minus hyperbolic of sine squared x is equal to 1. So we want to prove this identity, and we are going to do that by first of all defining a hyperbolic function x, which is defined by exponential power x plus exponential negative x divided by 2. And a hyperbolic function of x is of sine x is defined by exponential power x minus exponential negative x divided by 2. Now, once we define that, then we are going to square hyperbolic of cos x, and we are going to square hyperbolic of sine x as shown here. So a number squared means that number you multiply by itself twice. So exponential power x multiplied by exponential power x is from the laws of indices. It is going to give us 2 exponential 2x. Exponential power x times exponential power negative x will give us exponential power 0. That is from the laws of indices. X plus negative x is 0. Then exponential power negative x multiplied by exponential power x will give us exponential power 0, again from the laws of indices. And the exponential power negative exponential, when you remove the bracket, it will give us exponential power negative 2. 2 times 2 will give us 4. Then we move to the hyperbolic of sine x squared, which is given by exponential x minus exponential negative x divided by 2 multiplied by exponential x minus exponential negative x over 2. Again, we remove the bracket by multiplying exponential power x times exponential power x, which give us exponential 2x from the laws of indices. Exponential x multiplied by negative exponential negative x will give us minus exponential 0 from the laws of indices. Then moving to the second one, exponential x multiplied by exponential x from the laws of indices, negative x plus x will give us 0, so it is exponential 0 plus minus exponential x multiplied by minus exponential x will give us plus exponential negative 2x. Now, from the powers of index, any number power 0 is 1. So here we will have 1 minus 1 minus 1, which will give us minus 2. Then the denominator, it is 2 times 2, which will give us 4. Then from there, what we do, we substitute the result here, whereby we have cos hyperbolic function of x squared of cos x squared minus hyperbolic function of sine squared of x. That is the hyperbolic function of cos squared of x minus the hyperbolic function of sine squared x. We substitute now from above here, this value. This is the value for hyperbolic function of cos squared x. We substitute it here minus the square of hyperbolic of cos x, which is this value here. Here it is divided by 4 from here, divided by 4 from this one. Because this is 2 times 2, it is 4. So we substitute there. And as you can see here, we have exponential 2x minus exponential 2x. So that one will cancel out. Plus exponential negative 2x minus exponential negative 2x. That one again will cancel out. Then we have 2 minus minus 2. 2 minus minus 2, it is 2 plus 2, which will give us 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. Hence, a hyperbolic function of cos squared x minus hyperbolic function of sine squared of x is equal to 1. In the same way, it can be shown that 1 minus hyperbolic function of tan squared of x is equal to hyperbolic function of sec squared of x. This is derived from here, whereby we divide here by hyperbolic function of sine squared x, and here and the other side. So when we do that, we are going to find that dividing here by hyperbolic function of sine squared, hyperbolic function of cos squared, and here and there. Here we are going to get 1. That is hyperbolic function of cos squared of x divided by hyperbolic function of cos squared of x will give us 1. Then hyperbolic function of sine squared of x divided by hyperbolic function of cos squared of x will give us hyperbolic function of tan squared of x. Now 1 over cos, 1 divided by hyperbolic function of cos squared x, it is hyperbolic function of sec squared of x. Similarly, we can divide this function by hyperbolic function of sine squared here to get negative 1. And here we divide by hyperbolic function of sine squared of x, cos squared of x divided by tan squared of x is equal to cot hyperbolic function of cos squared of x. Then this side, 1 over hyperbolic function of sine squared of x will give us a cosec squared of x. So these three identities are critical when it comes to the derivative of inverse hyperbolic function, and we are going to make use of them in our coming studies. Thanks so much for taking time to study with me. You can always get more studies from this channel as I keep on teaching calculus basics and the calculus fundamentals. Thanks and bye-bye. See you next time. So much for watching this study. Kindly like, subscribe so that you won't miss any single video which I upload now and then. Also, you can make a comment there. You can suggest any area of study which you would want me to address, and I will be more than willing to tackle it on your behalf. Thanks so much for your support, guys.